Hey guys, welcome to my channel. First of all, I don't really want to use this robot voice, but I don't want to use my real voice either, and I also don't want you guys to have to read a bunch, so this is my best option. Please don't click off. Today I'm going to be somehow ranking the comebacks we received throughout 2019. It hasn't been the best year for K-pop idol wise, but there have been some very good comebacks I think we should highlight. If you like my picks, please subscribe and like. And please comment your list. I'd love to read it. I'll just go ahead and start the video now if that's alright.
Cause I'm your home. Cause I'm your home.
When I tell you 17 opened this year with a banger, I mean it. For some reason I wasn't listening to all the B-sides like I normally do for 17, but I can tell you I had this song on repeat. Wooji really made an amazing song, and I thought I wouldn't like it at first, but when the actual beat dropped I was hooked, let me tell you that. This song itself put 17 at a great start this year, but honestly, were we surprised? ONEUS are by far one of the best rookie groups we've seen so far. After their debut with Valkyrie and after listening to all the side tracks, I had to stan, and I don't regret it. I'm a bit upset I couldn't include Valkyrie because it was their debut, but I'll say it now, it's one of the best debut albums I've ever listened to. Especially with their songs Zigzag, Hero, and Red Thread. Lit has been my favorite title track of theirs, including their debut, but I'm honestly surprised it doesn't have more recognition. It's their least viewed music video, and I honestly thought it would have gotten more love. The side tracks on this album are insane, especially for rookies. My favorite track was Plastic Flower, and I 100% recommend it even if you don't stan them. Savage you rinpai tak sun teja. Ha 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 ha. That sounded so weird. I'm so sorry. Anyway, Ace have always made great songs, and I understand that some of their music is not for everyone, but this album was very good and I think it deserves a listen by anyone anyway. The visuals were like a chef's kiss, with Byeonkwon's Barbie hair and Joker played by Wow. I'm kidding. But seriously, this comeback was very good. Definitely screamed Ace. I could not stop watching the dance break, or end of the song where they jump around everywhere. I was, and still am, obsessed with this choreography. I definitely think more people should give this song a listen if they have the time or if they haven't already. Wakey made me laugh, scream, cry, scream some more, and even rip my hair out some. I mean, how did they think people were gonna act when they put those luscious locks on top of Johnny's head? I mean, holy moly, SM is bold. But besides that, this song was amazing, and as soon as I heard it I was beyond satisfied. I mean, there were people who straight up just didn't like the song, and I was having a difficult time understanding why. Like, did they miss Tails ad lib at the end of the song? I think so. This comeback also sucked because it happened to be their first without Win. Not that he would have gotten lines anyway. I'm just saying. But spectacular performance, I mean, goodness. NCT have amazing vocalists. It must be an SM thing. Victon have always made crazy good songs, so I'm surprised to say how surprised I was on how good and well done this song was. I was looking forward to a Victon comeback this year because it had been over a year since Time of Sorrow was released. All the songs on Nostalgia felt really good to listen to, and I'm proud of them. The lyrics for all the songs exceeded exceptional, and in all honesty, who is doing it like Victon? I missed Seungwoo this comeback, but the rest of the boys did not fail to give their all even without him being a part of it. This comeback was great, and I'm disappointed more people didn't talk about it. It was extremely well produced and fun to listen to. I was also really happy to see Yanan back again after Naughty Boy. This song will continue to be on repeat because the verses in this song never fail to hype me up. I also feel bad for people who haven't heard it because they weren't able to hear one of the best rappers perform. Let me tell you, Woosok's verse surprised me so much because it just happened to be that good.
Yeah, 나도 모르겠다. 전생의 모든 배짱이 놀듯소처럼 살다 가겠다.
I had that on repeat itself more than I have any other verse of theirs. Also, I cannot and will not ever shut up about the vocals in this song.
I don't think so. 모든 내게 파고들어. I don't think so. 넌 내 눈을 가려. I don't think so. 진실들은 엎어. I don't think so.
Obsession was wild. Like, imagine EXO practically disappearing for a year like always, and then coming back with a banger like they do every comeback. I don't know how, but Chan Yul's verse hit almost as hard as Red Velvet's Psycho.
그만해줘. 내기 속에 쏟아대는 소리감을 let it blow. 오감은 그것으로 쏠리고 곤두서고 들어온 나는 제멋대로 빚어.
But what I mean is he never fails to show off his improvement comeback after comeback. And don't get me started on that bridge. EXO has the best vocalists, but I don't know who's ready for that conversation. I missed Lay, Minsok, and Kyungsoo this comeback, but it's okay because of that picture we recently got of the boys with Kyungsoo. Very wholesome and very necessary. Oh my god, I just realized I didn't even talk about the side tracks. Those songs. Every song hit different in the best way possible. At first I wasn't gonna include Lights in my top, but that's mostly because I forgot to write it in my entire list of comebacks this year. But Lights served like none other, and I'm incredibly amazed with BTS. I obviously first heard this song in the summer and I kept reading mixed reviews on the song, but I'm pretty sure I replayed it as soon as I finished giving it a listen. BTS's vocals are beautiful and everyone including the rap line showed off why they are a member of a group. My favorite part of that song was Jimin's verse at minute 3 second 26. I literally never found myself finishing that song unless I listened to that verse more than once. Sweet Chaos, wow, what a great song. I kid you not, when I first heard this song I was losing control. Haha, get it, because that's one of the lyrics in the song. Anyway, this song was so good, and the Halloween stage when we got Bob the Builder Sungjin back, that was legendary. But yet again, Day 6 impressed me and I am in love with this comeback. All the side tracks were very well done and they made their way right up my list of favorite songs by them. But yeah, that album was a masterpiece and no one deserved it. Actually, speaking of deserving things, this comeback deserved so much more attention, like it's one of their least viewed music videos. Like, how does that even happen? This comeback had me deceased, and I mean that in the worst way possible. I was not prepared in the slightest. I mean, they released 5 teasers and not one of them prepared me as much as I needed to be, besides the visuals. But wow, we've seen long-haired Sunghoon, but when I tell you I mean it. Buzzcut Sunghoon hits different. The song was so good and I had it on repeat the second I heard it. Like, I kid you not, one morning my friend came over and I was still half asleep, but I thought of this song and was like, listen to this song, it's so good, or something like that. But wow, rap verse of the year goes to Minho. And that's all I have to comment on the subject.
Say my name, say my name, say my name. Say my name, say my name, say my name. 나를 불러줘, 나를 불러줘, 내 손을 잡아봐.
I remember first listening to this song and let me tell you, my jaw was on the floor the entire time. I swear I felt myself being rebirthed during Yo Song's bridge part, which was what had me hooked so hard in the first place. And then at the end of this song with these 2 parts. Y'all, I wanted those sounds coming out of their mouths tattooed on my forehead right then and there. Don't even get me started on the visuals and the B-sides we were provided with during this comeback. And mind y'all, this was their first comeback. Holla Holla was crazy, and every time I watch it I am actually scared of them because they managed to radiate that much bad pitch energy. One last thing I loved about this comeback was that one picture where I couldn't tell who was who. Like, How am I supposed to? I'm just gonna say before I start that these boys have never failed to impress me. They've also never failed to surprise me. In my opinion, Miro was something we haven't seen before by them, and it still manages to fit Stray Kids very well. This really did it for the start of the year and the start of the Clay trilogy. All the songs on this mini were phenomenal, and I can tell you that I had every single one of them on repeat. There is not one song on that album that I dislike or skip. The visuals were crazy. I mean, we got Llama-chan, Hyunjin in shorts, a Changbin side shave moment. No, but seriously, I think everyone fit this concept extremely well, and this will always remain an iconic Stray Kids era. After releasing my favorite song of 2018, I knew this year would be good for the boys. When the teaser for Dance 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 came out, I was beyond excited, but I honestly had zero clue as to what to have expected besides the fact that this comeback was gonna be super fun and one for the books. I also didn't realize fast enough that this will have been their last comeback with Hwall as a member of the group. But other than that, these boys delivered during this comeback, and it overall released a very refreshing feeling. All the songs on this mini album are very fun to listen to and continue to be some of my favorite from the boys. Also, I cannot get over Sunu's verse during this song. It's insane, this boy's flow.
Yeah, take it slow. Stop it. Whoa, like a step it. Whoa.
Try to get me to shut up about everyone's performance for this album. I'm in love with both of these tracks, no questions asked. At first I was Team Illusion, but once I watched the dance practice for Wave, my entire opinion altered. It's all because of the chorus where they go whoa 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 and they spread their legs or whatever. But wow, ATEEZ did it this year with this mini album. Every single song on this mini, including the 47-second one, sent shivers down my spine. It's really funny how I started listening to the whole album. At first I listened to Illusion religiously, and then I liked Wave, and then I listened to Aurora and Utopia, and kinda ignored Crescent. But I swear for the longest time, for whatever reason, I refused to listen to Dancing Like Butterfly Wings, and after listening to it I had it on repeat, and now it's my favorite ATEEZ song apart from Treasure. A lot of people were saying how they were disappointed with TXT's debut, but I honestly was not. The side tracks were good and I think it was a great debut for Big Hit's new boy group. I like the new concept they provided that BTS has not touched on before. As for Runaway, it is my favorite between the two by far. All 8 songs on the album were amazing, and at first 20 centimeters and Roller Coaster were skips, but now they are not and all songs are on repeat. As for Runaway, it's my favorite comeback in the last quarter of the year, and I loved seeing the uniqueness they had to offer, especially with the 13-minute long music video for Magic Island. The word love definitely belongs in my mouth when describing this comeback. And lastly, the TXT New Rules 4K dance video thing is one of the best things I've ever laid my eyes on.
I think I'm feeling alright. 아니면 아니었나. Hey, 반복의 수학 시간. So I wanna be myself. I don't care. 아직 낯설다 해도 Just don't care. 널 벗어난 순간 내가 보여.
Levanter, what does that even mean? Okay, I'm back and I looked it up. Apparently it means a strong easterly Mediterranean wind according to Merriam-Webster. But anyway, wow, when I tell you I cried when I first heard this, I'm lying. Because I was so out of words I couldn't even form tears. Does that make sense? Probably not, but what I'm trying to say is Levanter made me feel emotions I didn't even know I could. Like the fact that Minho is actually getting lines amazes me. Jongin is improving drastically. We got some vocalist Changbin. Sungmin climbed a giant ass ladder straight up my bias list again, and I'm not surprised nor mad about it. But the moral is that this comeback didn't just deliver. I mean, it delivered. From lyrics to visuals. Catch me with this song on repeat and I'm sure you wouldn't be mad either. It's that good. I mean, the side track Booster is now my second favorite Stray Kids song, and that's a lot of power a song has to have, my goodness.
들려 맘이 보글보글보글하게 런던이와 건너서
건드려 냉정을 흐트러 놓은 나 너로 잘 알아냈어 거짓말과 너 아름다운 청춘의 한잔 함께서 내려가자 너의 추억들 I'm okay 위로하지 마 동정하지 마 곁에 있어줄 필요 없어 내 기억을 지워야 돼 I'm poison I know I can't take it no more
Yeah, you make it me your boy with love. Oh my mind. You got me high so fast. 내 전부 함께 하고 싶어.
Even though it was really hard to decipher, Boy With Love was my favorite boy group comeback this year. I was already hooked with the 20-second teaser we got because of Jungkook's Oh My. This really isn't something BTS have done in the past, and the fact that they exceeded it so well impresses me a bunch. This song was really fun and the B-sides really provided that wow factor I didn't even think I needed. Each of those songs are unique in their own way and it was like Christmas the first time I got to listen to them. I was not surprised that BTS yet again pulled off another amazing comeback this year. From the music video to the concept photos to the stages to the music, I don't think they could have done it any better. The boys were super beautiful and it wasn't a shocker that everyone fit the concept exceptionally. Hello guys, again that's one of the most fun videos I've ever made on this channel. I hope you guys didn't fall asleep or it wasn't too boring. Again, let me know if you agree with my rankings in the comments. But I love you and hope you guys have an amazing 2020.